Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we went out to the Cup, our Cup run coming to an end at the hands of Division 2 side SC Bananas. They won by a single goal and we are out. In this episode we have a massive game against 4th place Cornetta. They are only 5 points behind us in the league, but if they beat us it could be a whole lot closer. Added to that, we need to be winning because P4H FC and FC Boring are both just 1 point behind us. We cannot allow either of them to get an advantage over us. So, without further ado, let's check out what the Cornetta squad looks like at this point of the season. Hasn't really changed much. They have sold one of their youngsters, so it's only just Doug Wickox in the midfield there. They still have Chuck Norris in the squad, and they still have a very strong outfield squad overall, so they're going to be a very difficult team to face. Our win away to them was a very good victory anyway, so I wouldn't expect an easy game against them, especially considering the high ranking of their manager. This will be a difficult game. We have to be on the top form if we want to be able to beat them. Anyway, let's compare their side to ours. As you can see, we are quite a bit weaker than Cornetta, so we're going to have a real challenge against these guys. Aquila Santa Maria also risked suspension after a second yellow card against SC Bananas. Knights line up in a 3-5-2 formation in an attempt to try and catch up Cornetta, as we have played 3-5-2 for our previous 3 games. Therefore I'm going on the assumption that Cornetta will be expecting us to change, so I'm going to stick with our formation here. So it's Ant Connolly in goal, a back 3 of Pim Kruis, Ledley King and Aquila Santa Maria. A midfielder of Racetau Etta, Pierre Pessink, Arvito Roma, Y Junior and Raymond Hargreaves. A front 2 of Celso Moser and Devin Reilly. Cornetta line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Mikhail Chamov in goal, a back 4 of Byron Strevens, Didi Mendonca, Bert Ruffer and Keith Roseblade. Midfield of Brukoto Luvakovic, Simon Eastwood, Colin Croston, Manuel Viedma and Zach Pugh, and a front row man of Baxter Millarg. We're live to the black hole for the match. The two teams come out onto the field in this rather important match between these two sides. Knights are in the red and yellow strip, their home side, while Cornetta, captained by Colin Croston, are in the blue away strip. Referee today is Hans Gruber, skill 5, harshness 9. The other matches in the division will see German Elite take on Atletico Madrid in a relegation face-off, P4H FC against SC Ibrahim and FC Boring against Gillen Suckers 2. So, as we're about to get underway, this match could be very important for our whole season. Can we get another win, or will Cornetta snatch something from us? It's time to find out. The match is underway. 7 minutes played and it doesn't look good for us so far. Cornetta have got an early foothold on the ball, but let's get the ball back here. As 2 goals already as P4H FC and FC Ibrahim 1-1 against each other. 28 minutes played and it's currently 0-0 between us and Cornetta. And Cornetta have a chance here with Zach Pugh! Skims over the crossbar. First shot for Skrek's side, and they have really been looking dangerous, but as things stand we're going to be staying top of the league as things stand. German Elite have just gone ahead against Atletico Madrid in that important match as the first half comes to a close, and it hasn't been a particularly good first half for us. Cornetta have had more possession than us and they've created the only chance of the match so far, so plenty of room for improvement in the second half here. Half-time scores in the other matches: German Elite leading against Atletico Madrid, P4H FC 1-1 against SC Ibrahim and SC Boring are 0-0 against Gillen Suckers 2. As things stand, Knights will be staying top of the league, but there's still another half of football to go and anything could happen. 57 minutes played, currently 0-0 between the two sides. It's got Baxter Millarg as a shot and goal for Cornetta, tapped over the crossbar. It's currently 2-2 between P4H FC and SC Ibrahim, so that game's had a pretty fast start. But we've got a shot here of Raymond Hargreaves! Easy for Chamov. That could be a big opportunity there. Raymond Hargreaves had a chance to put Knights ahead, but he could not beat Chamov. Gillen Suckers 2 have taken the lead against FC Boring now. That's a surprise. Baxter Millarg hits the crossbar. So, as things stand though, FC Boring have severely been hindered in their chances of promotion. Brukoto Luvakovic just wide. We play FC Boring next week. It's still currently 2-2 between P4H FC and FC Ibrahim, but it's currently 0-0 between us and Cornetta. We need to be getting winners. Atletico Madrid have equalised against German Elite, so that could be a big blow for them. And it doesn't look like there could be any goals in this game. That's it. It's 0-0 as the final score, and 2 late goals from P4H FC have seen them beat SC Ibrahim and move top of the league, so Knights have lost top spots to our old rivals. Well, I suppose the damage could be even bigger if Gillen Circus 2 hadn't beaten FC Boring, but that is the final score, 0-0 between Knights and Cornetta have inflicted a huge blow on our own chances here. We are now down to second place, and we need to beat FC Boring next week to remain in the hunt. But we just handed P4HFC the initiative in the title race. Probably one of the worst times possible. How bad could that cut exit be for us remains to be seen. But anyway, the final score is 0-0 between the two sides. Pim van der Kruis was the man of the match for Knights of Sidonia, and Colin Croston the man of the match for Cornetta. Unfortunately, Cornetta caught us out of the tactics and had a much better playmaker as a result. As a result of that, they dominated the game and probably should have won the game. However, Ant Connolly was in inspired form to keep it at 0-0 and actually gain us a point in the process. But it has been bad news because it can come at the worst time possible after P4HFC have beaten SC Beramar 4-2. Team of the week is Kutsi Ugia of German Elite in goal. A back four, Fausto Canadaras, Gillen Circus 2, Pim van der Kruis, Knights of Sidonia, Peyton Jackson, FC Boring, and Rodrigo Leonardo, P4HFC. Midfielder Hugh Waring, P4HFC, Colin Croston, Cornetta FC, Tyrone Bywater, FC Boring, and Sheik Kebab, FC Boring. And front two, Felipe Chu, SC Beramar, and Witt Oberlewski, SC Beramar. Manager of the round is Reed of Gillen Circus 2 for his win over promotion chasing FC Boring, and that was a big win. DV is looking very promising, although Azrat Zari has dropped to 17 DV after some of his recent form drops following a cup exit. But nevertheless, we have 4 midfielders on 17 DV and another 16. Defence wise, we have 3 15s and a 16 and a goalkeeper on 18 DV. This is looking like a very good DV and far better than last season, although I think I've already said that anyway. So after that round, Knights have lost top spot by a single point to P4HFC, who have gone top after a 4-2 win over SC Beramar. FC Boring have kept third place, so we haven't dropped down as far as much as we could have after that draw against Cornetta. So FC Boring on 18 points. Cornetta are just 3 points behind FC Boring though on 15 points, while Gillen Circus 2 are just a single point behind on 14. They aren't out of the picture either. German Elite and Atletico Madrid's draw means they are in the same positions as each other. SC Beramar are rooted to the bottom of the table on just 6 points all season, despite having a reasonably strong squad. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be taking on FC Boring at home in our second big game in a row. Hopefully we can do a better job than we have done in the Cornetta game. Otherwise, our promotion challenge could be off the rails. See you next time.